What's going on, guys? This is Carroll from MyMMAnews.com and Carroll's Corner MMA podcast. Today we have Corey Butts, who'll be fighting on June 26th, I believe, or 5th, I believe, at Cage Wars in a 2-night event. Corey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good so far.
Glad to hear. You got a big fight coming up against Cole Alaxanian. Tell us a little bit about this fight coming up for you.
Well, I mean, it was a short notice one. They offered it, we took it. So
okay,
I'm not gonna say no.
Absolutely, yeah. Have you had that itch ever since the pandemic to get back in there and get going?
Yeah, man. Corona fucked a lot of stuff up. It got a lot of people with some pent up frustration, and we was just able to open about 2 months ago. So
okay,
finally got back into that.
Awesome. So you're back. You guys are up and going. Tell us a little bit about how training's been since you've been back.
Oh, it's been pretty good. Luckily, we have a lot of loyal students and stuff. So basically, everybody that was with us before the pandemic came back after the pandemic. All our regulars are there. All my teammates are there. They're all getting in, helping me get ready, stuff like that.
Awesome. Tell us some of the challenges you think Cole presents to you.
Oh, he's pretty good with his hands. You know, I know he comes from like a good jiu-jitsu school. It's not like they're not known, but it's like every other fight. You know, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about training, balance, and fatherhood, as well as working and everything else. Tell us how that's going.
Oh fuck, man, that's a struggle. That's a struggle. I work full time, so like you gotta deal with that, and then just trying to get into class and deal with that. And you got the little one who wants to stay up all night, deal with that.
So how old's your child?
She's 6 weeks.
6 weeks. All right, so for a newborn. Okay, yes. Congratulations to you and your girlfriend. Awesome. So tell us, I guess, what inspires you inside the cage, and what inspires you to continue fighting when you could just work and then go home to your family?
Because they don't take you to jail for fighting in the cage, so that's nice. that's a plus where I come from. So we try to keep it in there.
Awesome. Yeah, no bar fights, right?
No. I try to avoid that. I try to avoid getting stabbed and jumped. I'm like, it's not bad. You go in there. I know, like, somebody's going to save me, so I'm not dying. I'm not getting jumped. There's no weapons. It's not too bad of a deal.
Well, there you go. That's a plus. So this is a super lightweight championship fight for you. I believe it's at 165. Thoughts on the title fight for you? What does this mean to you? Any added pressure?
Not really. Like, I didn't even fucking know there was like a 165 title or weight class at that. Like, I figured it was like a catch weight or something. So that's new to me. All it means is like I don't have to cut as much.
Okay.
So we're happy about that. Obviously, coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those pounds are still there, so that's nice.
Oh, everyone is shedding their winter weight as well. So
Well, that's been pretty easy to do with this 94-degree weather.
That's true. It's been awfully hot. I don't know how it is upstate right now for you guys, but
it's been pretty hot.
Yeah, down here it's been pretty warm as well. And then so I'm on Long Island, and then although it's cooled down, so the last few days it's been like low 70s, which is always nice.
Fuck no, it's been like 90 something. Then we have like gi training and stuff like that, so it's just it gets you conditioned.
So tell us, what are your goals for this fight? Obviously, win's one of them, but like, do you have specific goals within your fight to accomplish anything? And then what are your long-term goals for the sport?
Fight to fight, I don't really have like particular goals. I mean, obviously, just get better. So like, I think every camp I've encountered, I've acquired something that helps the long term. And like when I started, they always told me like, don't worry, especially like amateur level. It's all practice. Don't focus so much on the wins or losses rather than like what can you learn from this fight or from this camp and carry that over into further fights and further camps.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to take that mindset. If you win, you lose. If you gain something from that and can apply it to the next one, ultimately to me that's a win.
Awesome. Do you have confidence? Does this give you confidence knowing that you've beat, I guess, the lightweight Cage Wars champion, Kyle Kaler? Like, does that give you confidence going to this fight, or is that really irrelevant to this fight?
Oh, I mean, that's irrelevant, especially like that was both our first fights. Like I watched him, like we're friends on Facebook and stuff, and like he's improved a lot. So like the first fight obviously is like everybody's like, oh shit, just get in there, just go. So like I don't judge no fight on that. I don't really even judge like past fights because it just takes one punch and like, oh shit, now you're knocked out.
Absolutely. Do you have a game plan to go pro at all? Is there how many certain amount of fights you want to do this year? Then
we was actually planning on going before COVID hit, but like that obviously slowed stuff down. So I'm like, now I'll probably take like this fight or maybe one more fight after that, and then definitely go before we get shut down again, and then we're stuck back to square one.
Gotcha. Well, I guess what do you want to get? Like, you win this fight, say you win this fight. What do you go from there? What do you want to do from there? Is there anyone you want to fight specifically in the Cage Wars realm, or is there other things for you ahead of you?
No, in Cage Wars, no. Like, there's the Matt Phillips. Like, obviously, I'm trying to get that still before I go pro. I like that one. It's because there's like a little animosity there. So, besides that, though, like, yeah, we're just trying to go pro. Might as well start getting paid to get punched. So,
absolutely. Who's the one you want to get before you go?
Matt Phillips.
Matt Phillips. What's the reason behind that? You said a little animosity.
I don't know. Like, he's not even a bad guy per se. It's just like hometown rivalry.
Okay, all right. And where are you from? What town are you from? Upstate?
Elmira. I fight out of Binghamton.
Okay, and where's he from?
Elmira.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. So it's inner hometown rivalry.
Yeah. It's kind of like I'm not gonna shit on him. It's kind of like, I know he's good. I want to be that better one.
Gotcha. Fair enough. You want to be the best known fighter from your town. Understood.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So what about Cage Wars makes you keep coming back to them? Like, they're a pretty good promotion, but you're gonna be fighting in the Army. What makes you keep coming back to this promotion? Say going to another one.
Oh, I like Tim. I like Julie. Like, they're both nice people. Honestly, it's so far like that we've come across. It's one of the more professional ones as far as like their venue. They take care of their fighters phenomenal. Like, I've never had a problem. Any problem I've had, it's able to reach out to them and like they'll help you fix the problem, whether it be like tickets or paperwork or you need to shed a few pounds. They help you with that. No matter what it is, they're a good team and like a good family.
Awesome. What's one thing about you that nobody knows but you'd like to share with everyone?
Fuck. I don't know. Like I'm pretty open about everything.
Nothing that you're into, any hobbies or anything you're into or fear?
Deep down, I'm a little bit of a nerd. Like, I like the Hulk. I like comic books, which is good now because like I was like kind of didn't shut on that so much, but luckily I have a bunch of teammates that are fucking nerds, so that's all good.
Is there any specific comic book like Marvel or anything like that you're into, or any?
As long as there's violence in it, violence or like I'm good with that.
Now I see your post on Facebook. You posted the poster of you and Cole, and it says "Summer of Violence Tour continues." What else is you got planned going on for the summer that includes violence?
Well, it's not. It was just for me. It was like as far as the whole school wise. Like, obviously, we have like numerous fighters in there, so we're just trying to keep like the momentum going, stuff like that.
Awesome. Anything you want to? I guess tell us how MMA has affected your life, and any suggestions you would have for, say, a youngin that wants to get into fighting. What would you suggest to them, like path wise? What should they do if they want to fight?
I definitely recommend it to everybody. I mean, honestly, most people think it hurts. It does hurt to get punched in the face, but I think that's something everybody should experience, just so you can know like what you're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
It has helped me a lot with like patience wise. It's helped me a lot focus wise. Overall, like it's just made me a pretty much better person. I met some good people in there. Like obviously, we've become really close to them. It gives me something to look forward to. It's a really big outlet, especially like life's problems and shit. So definitely anybody, like even if you got kids, like get them in wrestling, get them in something so they can run that little energy out.
Now, you mentioned, you have a newborn baby. Being a father of a daughter, how does this change your aspect in your thinking of going into the fight?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, obviously, like now I gotta take care of the kids, so I'm not trying to like get too many concussions. But as far I don't know, like it's definitely, I see it as like now I have to protect somebody else's life now, so I gotta like start thinking about that. I kind of carry that in there with me. Like I want her to grow up and be like, oh, that was my dad. Like that's somebody I can be proud of.
Awesome. That's awesome. Absolutely. Anyone you want to recognize? Anyone you want to shout out to and recognize before the fight?
Just my team. Like, Crow's Nest, Apex. We had 2 fighters on their last card a couple weeks ago. Nate Grubham and Joe. They both came home with a W. So, like, shout out to them. They're helping me get ready in my camp now. So that's always a plus.
Absolutely. If people want to follow you on social media, how can they do so?
Fuck me. I don't know if they want to follow me on social media. I have the Facebook page. Like I'm like everybody know now. It's not rated E. There's controversy on there. I post what I want to post. I post what I find funny. If you're political, if you're religious, anything like that, I don't want to get on there.
It's awesome. So no holds bar when it comes to your page.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, excellent. At least that you gave the warning to anyone who goes there.
Yeah, so like don't get on there and be like, oh my god, I can't believe you posted. Yeah, I posted that. I don't really care. I try not to offend nobody, but like if you don't like it, unfollow.
Predictions for the fight.
What's that?
Predictions for the fight. How do you see this going down?
Oh, it's hard to tell. I think like he likes to throw hands. I don't like throwing hands. I think he's got good footwork. We've been working on my footwork. It's a fight. It can happen either way. It can go a bunch of ways.
Do you see it going any specific way? You're gonna say knockout, second round, first round, or anything like that, or are you just gonna go in there and bang?
I just go in there. I follow the game plan until my coach tells me different, and then I follow whatever he tells me.
Awesome. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you get in there and fight. I think, as a few people say, I believe this is a banger. This is going to be a great fight. I'm pumped to see it. It's an honor to commentate this fight as well as the other ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch this fight, Corey Butts versus Cole Alaxanian, Saturday, June 26th, the super lightweight championship fight. Any last words, Corey?
No, everybody have a good day. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day as well to do this for me. I know we missed the other night, so I do appreciate this opportunity.
Absolutely. I appreciate you coming on, taking your time as well. Corey, best of luck. Looking forward to seeing you get in there and display your hard work in front of everyone.
Awesome. I'll definitely do that.
Awesome. Thank you very much. This is the Carroll's Corner MMA podcast, and we're signing off.
Awesome. You have a good one.